Steve said just the atmosphere tonight was sad, somber. How would you describe the environment you played in tonight?
It was definitely that. I just know there's a lot of heavy hearts, and a lot of things, especially in Minneapolis community. Yesterday was rough. It's been rough, I know, out here, and you can kind of feel it when we got here, 2 days ago. The protests that were going on downtown, it was amazing to watch the turnout and peaceful protests, and the unified voice that was here, and you feel like that would kind of turn the tide of, to a more positive direction, and you wake up in the morning and you see what happened. So obviously it was no need and no place to have a game yesterday, and it's filtered over a little bit to the atmosphere today, like you said, as it should. There's a lot of change that needs to happen, and when you're here and you feel it, I was glued to the TV yesterday when we weren't playing, just watching the coverage and understanding what was going on and trying to really, get knowledgeable about it, and hopefully, again, the community kind of comes together and the right decisions are made so that there's more of a peaceful, environment here.
Moses mentioned being in his room and physically seeing the protests go through downtown.
Yeah, I got videos on my phone of it all the way down. It was like 3 straight hours in negative 10-degree weather. It was beautiful to see that turnout, and that speaks to how important people felt to have their voice heard. And those elements, and whatever streets right outside our hotel, they were out, and it was amazing to watch.
So your day yesterday, were you part of the conversation on if the game should have gone on or not?
I talked to Coach, who was talking to obviously the Wolves organization, Timberwolves organization, and it was very similar to. It's hard to catch up to everything that's going on here in the community when you just fly in and you understand what's going on, but how it affects players, the staff, the entire franchise, the families, and just supporting them in whatever decision made sense. Obviously, talking to the league, so that was pretty much it.
Are you planning to play tomorrow?
If everything goes well, yeah. With the recovery and all that between the night, minutes weren't crazy, so hopefully you respond well.
What happened with the knee? You just felt it post game during a workout?
It kind of something flared up yesterday when we came over to get a workout in. It was super weird. I've had stuff going on, quads and whatnot, but it was something that I hadn't felt before, so I definitely took advantage of the day off to get right, but hopefully that continues.
You obviously didn't get much of a chance to play this team last spring in the playoffs. How do you view this matchup now compared to last spring?
I mean, it's different without Jimmy, but we're not going to get lulled into thinking tonight is exactly who they are. Just that idea that they're in the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, and with pretty much the entire same team back. So Ant's been playing at a high level. Dante shooting the ball well. You had some other guys who had some off nights, so we got to understand who they are and who we're trying to be, and validate tonight with another great performance tomorrow. So hopefully we can do that.